February, Grand Island, and welcome to a new month and a new semester at the high school. You're watching Viking Vision News. I'm Emily.
And I'm Lorenzo. Today is February 1st, 2024, and it's a day one at Grand Island High School. Now, for the record, we're recording this 2 days earlier, so technically it's still Emily's 18th birthday. Happy birthday, Em. Just like me, you can vote.
Thank goodness for women's suffrage, and thank you, Lo, for mentioning my birthday. I'm officially an adult, but I felt like one for a little while now, so I don't feel too different in that regard, but I'm still going to celebrate, so there's that.
And celebrate you should. Hope it's a great birthday. Later in today's show, we'll get a preview from members of the cast of Grand Island High School musical Cinderella, as the magic begins tonight in the Grand Viking Theater.
Looking forward to their shows, but first, Science Club will have their second meeting today at 2:30 in room 211. New members are welcome, and it is not too late to get involved with the STEM fair.
The GIHS Winter Ball is coming up next Saturday, February 10th, from 7 to 10 p.m. in the main gym. Tickets will go on sale next week, and all lunches for $15 each.
Guest forms are available now to be picked up in the main office. Those guest forms need to be completed and submitted back to the main office by Monday, February 5th at noon. If you have any questions, please see Ms. Rustowitz in room 153.
Students going on the Costa Rica trip. You will have your second trip meeting on Tuesday, February 6th at 2:30 in room 156. If you are unable to attend this meeting, please see Mr. Neely or Mr. Winger to receive the information that is to be covered.
The Venture Yearbook is close to having all of its pre-copies sold. They will accept orders through tomorrow, February 2nd for books. Mr. C. Simpson in room 180 will accept cash or checks for $88 during the school day. To secure your yearbook, name stamping is still available as an add-on for an additional $7.50.
When their pre-ordered books are all purchased, they will not be able to order extras, so you don't want to miss out on this final pre-sale. Yearbooks will be distributed and received on class day in June as long as you meet the pre-order deadlines.
You may also go online to yearbookforever.com to purchase a book using a credit card if needed. The online site will close soon, so please take advantage of this service if you need to use another form of payment besides cash or check. A service fee will apply for using this online site. Any questions, please email Christopher Simpson at gicsd.org.
Speaking of pictures, Mr. Gordon is still seeking photos from the class of 2024 for this year's senior video. It's easy to share. Just create a folder in your Google Drive with your name and tag it Senior Video Pictures.
Add as many pictures as you want from events like the Powder Puff Game, Fall Spirit Week, senior wall signing, senior luncheon, field trips, and vacations, and so much more, including photos from your middle school and elementary days.
I really need to get going on that. Share the photos on Google Drive to Mark Gordon at gicsd.org. This folder is one that you can add pictures to all year long, so make sure you're represented in the class of 2024 senior video.
The Grand Island Chess Club will meet again next Tuesday in the middle school library as usual. Grand Island is hosting next month's Western New York Valentine Scholastic Chess Tournament on February 10th.
If you are interested in participating, you may use the registration link in the Chess Club Google Classroom, or you can sign up during Chess Club next week. Please email Ms. Sibliski if you have any questions or concerns.
The Grand Island Chess Club is still in need of beverages and candy coming up for the WNY Valentine's Scholastic Chess Tournament. These items are meant for our chess players and will be utilized for goodie bags and refreshments during the tournament.
Your donations are greatly appreciated. Please click on the link you see on the screen to review the available donation slots and then click on the button to sign up. All donations are needed by next Tuesday, February 6th, as our tournament is on Saturday, February 10th. Thank you for your continued support.
On Wednesday, February 7th, from 6 to 7:30 p.m., Connor Middle School will host the annual Amelia Earhart STEM event in the Grand Viking Theater. All are welcome to attend. This is a great opportunity for students to learn about careers in science, technology, engineering, and math. Students will have the ability to ask questions to a panel of notable professional women in the STEM field. That's next Wednesday, beginning at 6.
Seniors, be sure to apply for the 2024 GIHS Senior Scholarships. Last year, over $114,000 was awarded to the senior class. Don't miss out on this exciting opportunity.
I'm already on that, but That's a lot of moolah. All scholarship applications are due Monday, March 25th by midnight. Late applications will not be accepted. Students can access and submit all scholarship materials via Google Classroom. Be sure to read all directions carefully.
Also, be sure to log into the other Google Classroom for additional outside scholarship opportunities. Best of luck. If you have any questions, please see Miss Kenzie in the guidance office.
Think Spring and help Hospice and Palliative Care of Buffalo during the 38th Annual Hospice Spring Bouquet Sale. Mrs. Estenos in High School Room 211 is the bouquet sale coordinator, and she will be taking pre-orders now through Monday, February 12th.
All proceeds benefit hospice patients and families throughout the Western New York community. You can pre-order a standard mixed bouquet for $14 or a larger tribute bouquet for $35. For every tribute sold, a mixed bouquet is donated back to a patient in hospice.
Bouquets will be ready for you to pick up on Tuesday, March 5th from the high school main office. If you would like to place an order, fill out the order form that was sent out in an email on Monday and place the form with payment in Mrs. Estenos' mailbox or bring it to room 211. You can also email Laura Estenos at gicsd.org with your order and submit payment.
Grand Island High School would like to recognize and thank our veterans for their service to our country by granting diplomas for all eligible veterans through Operation Recognition.
Section 305 of the New York State Education Law created Operation Recognition to honor the dedication and sacrifice of veterans who left high school before graduation by awarding them a high school diploma.
If you are a veteran or know a veteran that fits the Operation Recognition criteria, please contact our high school principal, Hillary Kretz-Harvey, at hillarykress-harvey@gicsd.org. Thank you.
Tonight is the night we've been waiting for as the Grand Island High School Music Department presents the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical, Cinderella.
You can still buy pre-sale tickets and choose your seats for tonight's debut up to an hour before showtime by clicking showtix4u.com/event-details/79015. All performances are in the Grand Viking Theater. Opening night of Cinderella begins at 7 p.m. Tickets are also available for Friday night show, which is also a 7 p.m. stat.
The finale show on Saturday, February 3rd begins at 6 p.m. because you can bring the kiddos early, starting at 5 p.m. for a special character meet and greet event. The cost per ticket for the general public is $12 pre-sale or $15 at the door. Senior citizens and students can get their Cinderella tickets for $10 pre-sale or a $13 pre-sale at the door.
The cast, crew, producers, and directors are so excited to present Cinderella to a live audience. And for a preview of the musical, we caught up to some of the cast who described their characters as well as what their favorite scenes are to perform.
I'm Claire. I play Cinderella. Cinderella, she's just like your normal town girl, except she lives with a family that's not really nice to her. But like through all that, she still perseveres and she's still kind to everyone. And when she does get this opportunity from her fairy godmother to go to the ball and meet the prince and dance with the prince, like she doesn't take it for granted. Like she still uses her kindness and shows the people at the ball that you can, like, that kindness is like an option and that you should be kind to everyone you meet. So even though she does get all glammed up, she still doesn't lose the kindness that she had in the initial part of the story, which I think is a really crucial part to her character.
My character's Topher, or the prince. He kind of just is there. I don't know. He is trying to like find himself along the way of the show, and also trying to find Ella a lot because she runs away more than you'd think. It's not the Disney Cinderella. It's a different Cinderella, so there's more plot twists.
My character is Marie. She's the fairy godmother, and she's in the first act. She's a little crazy old hag. And then I think she's during the first act. She's kind of getting Ella to like figure out, giving her little hints there, here and there. Also in the first act, she transforms into fairy godmother, and she's a very helpful person towards Ella, and I think it's a good message to send out to people.
So I play Madame, who's the evil stepmother, and she's very mean. She hates Cinderella and tears up literally everything she owns, and she like prevents her from going to the ball so one of her daughters can marry the prince. She's a very determined woman.
So my character is Charlotte. I'm one of the stepsisters. I'm basically like the mean stepsister of the two. I'm not really able to be reasoned with, and I really just want the prince. That's my main end goal. But I think it's a really fun part to play because she just wants what she wants, and she's trying everything she can do to get him.
So I play Gabrielle, one of the stepsisters, and she's not like her sister. She's not mean. She kind of follows around with what her mother and her stepsister does, but she's different. She's nice. She has like an attraction to Ella. Like she wants to be kind, and she has a little love interest with Jean-Michel. So she just is a little ditzy. She tries to act smart for him. She just is a nice person and just wants to break away from the kind of mean energy in her household.
So basically, my guy's name is Jean-Michel. And he's a peasant revolutionary who is not really rocking with what the prince is doing with the kingdom. He feels the people are being neglected by the prince and the monarchy in general, and he feels that he has a chip on his shoulder that he needs to do something about it, but he really can't because he doesn't have that leverage. He's a peasant, so he can't really. So he uses his connection to Ella, which he gets to the prince, and he uses that to really stand up and use it as a platform.
My character is Sebastian, and he's kind of like the king's right hand, and he's like really up to the top, more so than Lord Pinkleton, because he kind of gives him orders. He's really sassy, and he ran the kingdom for Prince Topher until he came of age. So he's like basically the king. He makes all the laws, and he's just like kind of like evil, and he hates poor people, so I relate. My favorite scene, I think, is probably Stepsister's Lament. I think that one is really funny with all the girls, and I wish I was in it. Oh, well, I am in it for like a second, but I wish I got to perform in it. I did one day, though, for when Raven was out, I stood in for her, so I got to live my glory, but I think that's my favorite one.
I think my favorite scene has got to be Now's the Time / Prince is giving a ball, because it's such a big number and it feels so good for it to have finally clicked now, because there are a bunch of problems with like lighting and getting in my spot where I was and just the whole dance in general, and to see it really brought to life, it's beautiful. It's great.
I would say A Lovely Night, Driving Through the Moonlight, that whole scene, because I'm with like Cinderella, my stepsister, and my mother, and it's kind of like the one moment in the show where we're all kind of like each other, we're all singing, we're all dancing, so I think that's a really fun scene to do.
My favorite scene to perform is Stepsister's Lament, because it kind of goes with what I just said, but it's basically just like a huge like rage song. Like all the girls are in it, and it's so much fun for us all to be on stage, and we're like throwing our shoes, like we're just so angry, and it's just really fun to be able to like play a fun part like that, because I feel like it's not something that would normally be happening, so I like being able to do it on stage.
My favorite scene, it's kind of weird. I love the scene where I like completely flip out and like yell at everyone, because it's just like, it's so much fun to like explore that side of acting, because like I don't scream at people every day, so it's like something different, something I can do and like get energy out and like just have a really good time.
I like doing the transformation because I get to magic. I get to make all these things happen. I get to summon the dress that she transforms in, so I really like that scene. It was hard to get together, but it looks really good now, so I'm really happy and really proud of everyone and all their hard work.
I love the scene with Loneliness of Evening, because right after I get to sing that, my favorite song, I get to yell at Sebastian, which is like in and out of character, so it's fun.
I think it would have to be A Lovely Night. I just feel like I think it's just really fun. I love the little dance that we do. That would have to be my favorite part of like any scene I do.
Ooh, I'm so pumped for them. As they say in theater, break a leg. Remember, Cinderella debuts tonight at 7 p.m. for a 3-show run in the Grand Viking Theater. Hope to see you there.
And for more in-depth discussion about Cinderella, Give a listen to the most recent Inspiring Viking Values podcast, hosted by Superintendent Dr. Brian Graham, featuring musical director Miss Amy Boutte, along with student cast members Claire Neuhaus, Jaden Kleinschmidt, Jenna Gordon, and Alejandro Perez.
The podcast is available on Buzzsprout link you see on the screen, as well as all your podcast platforms like Spotify and Apple Music.
Well, that does it for a jam-packed edition of Viking Vision News. Hope you enjoyed it. And once again, happy birthday, Emily.
Thanks, Lo. It's been a blast. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Stay classy, Grand Allen.
Bye.